on is he like, hurry up and get in the car. And then, you know, so it's like,
man, that's tough.
What was that like? What was that like having that conversation though, like with your son though? Like,
oh, you want to know how like our first?
Yeah, like
so I'm baby stepping him in. So this is how our first conversation goes. This is funny. So my son has a foot fetish. So I'm gonna roll you. It's two parts of this story. My son has always had a foot fetish, but I didn't identify it with him until he became a preteen. And I realized he had a foot fetish years ago. But again, I'm just watching it develop. And how I realized this is because, like, I would work. You know, like I said, so I did the 9 to 5 and we had the night hustle. So, oh my God. And then the dude that worked behind me, this is how I was just like, he ended up walking into the bar one night. And I'm talking about this man see me in a suit every day. And I'm busting it down at a table.
Like off the Players Club.
Yes, and he was like, Taylor? I was like, hey, Richard.
See you on Monday.
And that's how it was. So look, so we did like the little hug.
Church hug.
He with his girl, she's like, so you're hugging strippers now? He like, that's actually my coworker. So
that's tough.
But no, my son. So, you know, I worked long hours all the time. And, you know, my son, we've been through so much together. Like, that's my dog. That's my best friend. He's my greatest accomplishment thus far. So,
shit.
He is. So he would always be like, because, you know, he'll be like, well, Mom, will you stay home? I'll be like, I can stay home, but you want me to get some money? You want me to stay home? He'll be like, go get some money. And then we can watch a movie when you get home. I'll be like, cool. You know? But when I get home sometimes, he'll be like, your feet hurt? No, I'm good. You know, and then so like if I got my toes done and nail polish changed, and I wear socks normally all the time. I hate my feet to touch the ground. But if he got a glimpse of my feet, and that's because I like my toes sucked, by the way. So I gotta always be prepared.
Go crazy.
Somebody
that's why I wear. Like that, hey, I ain't. But you gotta know these feet clean, just in case I need to pop a toe in your mouth while you know, yeah. But nevertheless, he'd be like, "Mom, your toes, they're pretty. They're just nice polish, nice color." Thank you, son. You know, and we rolled on like that. And so, when I finally identified with him, he had a shoe of mine. And I said, son, why do you have my shoe? And he kind of just looked. You know what I'm saying? And I said, son, do you like feet? He said, yeah, but I don't know why. He said, is that weird, Mommy? I said, no, it's not. I said, actually, it's very common. I said, it's called a foot fetish. I said, when did you realize? Oh, he got a thing for Hispanic women. I said, when did you know the one? What's her name? She got the real long tongue and the curl, not cakey, but she light skinned.
Oh, that's what I was about to
say. She got a tongue like cakey, but she's I think she's Puerto Rican or something. She's actually a really big name. And forgive me if you watch this for not knowing.
Well, if you say it, I know it, but
I know. No. So he like I seen her toes, and he said I liked it, and I didn't know why. I said, well, it's because you have a foot fetish, you know. So, boom, this is the first conversation we had. Mind you, I said, I'm having to groom him into this. So, now we're open with interest.
No.
We're open
gateway.
With interest. Yes, the gateway. He gave it to me. I gotta. You gotta put your foot over in there. I'm etching this bitch open like. So,
smart.
I had a firm, do not come in my room. Once you hit my doorway, like, you can come to the doorway, but before you move too quick, hold on, because before he was old enough, I'm talking about I had butt plugs and shit. I done made clean toys. They sitting out drying in my bathroom. Yeah.
I got the hookup. Remember that?
in the back.
And his ass would have come in here flying around. Mom, what you doing? Get the fuck out of my room. Get out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm upstairs and you downstairs, bro. Like, nah, kid just come in flying. What's that? Get out. That's what that is. Get your ass
still
out.
going.
Yeah. Get the fuck out. So, what's saying? He runs in my room one day. I am making a custom video for somebody. It was a fart video.
What? Whoa! Stop! Whoa! Remember where you at in this story? What?
Yes.
Niggas ask you to do that?
Yes. I facilitate whatever your vice is.
She's a curator, y'all.
Yeah,
It's not even a
She's a curator.
No, that's cool. Get your bag.
Whatever
But
your
niggas
vice
wanna-
is, baby, I can facilitate it. If not, we can come to a common ground. That's all I need. Just
But they can't even smell it. I was
it don't
think that
matter.
would be
It's the noise and the vibrate, like how much your ass. It's a lot that go to it. How much your ass wiggle when it comes out. It's crazy.
To the twerk. It's crazy.
No,
All right.
yeah, no. They would. They be like that shit sound like thunder, whatever. Like never back.
No, that's
Back to the point ahead. So my son
my God.
Came in on the fart video.
comes in and he like, "What you doing?" So at that point, I'm faced with is we gonna lie, tell the truth, and I like transparency in this house. So, all right, what am I doing? I'm making a fart video. What? Why? I said, because somebody paid me to. So I also preach and practice processing. Give yourself time to process this. So he processed it. So he's processing this right at my door. So he said, somebody paid you to fart on the camera?
Exactly.
I said, yes. He said, well, how much?
Hey, son said, get the bag.
He said, well, how much? I was like, I told him how much.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you want me to hold the camera?
Let's get this money, Ma. Let's get this money.
I said, no. He said, so he processes some more. He said, well, can I fart on camera and get paid for it too? I said, you're not old enough yet. Then he was like, okay. And he was like, well, all right, let me know when you're done. So for about 3 days after, he would peek around the corner because of course, I don't know what this is with young boys and farts, but they think it's hilarious. For whatever reason, he thought women didn't fart.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
it was like,
I still think that.
All of
I still think that.
yeah, so.
Y'all barely take shits. You know what I'm saying?
No, we just do it strategically.
They like,
because
and they quit. They like,
we don't have to announce it.
Like, how the fuck y'all just take a shit in 2 minutes?
Yeah,
Like,
because we
fart
don't
should
have
be
to
10
announce
minutes.
it. We don't have to announce it. Like,
Different.
it's like,
Y'all
boom,
different
done.
breeds.
You know, like,
different.
so
Sneaky motherfucker.
it's just, I don't have to announce it to the whole world that I'm taking the shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So, you know, he's like, he peeking around the corner, like, you got a fart, Mom? Boy, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere. So, again, I'm etching him into this for the, you know, at the end of the day, because it didn't stop there. You know, I offer so many different varieties of whatever your vice may be. One day I'm going to, and he's the only person that I really care about opinion or, you know, and just because I know what it's like to be affected by social media firsthand and, you know, living a very public but private life at the same time. So one day, you know, because misery loves company, someone, somewhere, somehow is going to try it. And the instant they do, they'll not only have me fucked up, they're going to have him fucked up. Because I've also had to teach him the dynamic of perception versus reality.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, in the same conversation I've had to have with him, you know, son, what would you do if somebody walked up to you and said your mama is a hoe? Then he's like, well, what is a hoe? I said, someone that's been promiscuous. I said, or, you know, I've had multiple men in my bed. He's like, well, I ain't really never seen no men. And he rattled off his daddy and like one other person. He was like, well, other than that, he was like, most of the people that you be around like kind of work for you, or he knows it's not that, you know. So it's like, cool.
Which
as
is
long
important
as
too.
so I'm like, so as long as you know what reality is,
Don't matter when I'm
you know what you were raised on, you know how I brought you up, you know what you were subjected to. Don't let anybody's forced opinion, you know, or false narrative or perspective be forced on you. So that's kind of where we are with that.
I kind of just highlight this though, because she said processing. She's letting her son think. It's a lot of times when you be exposing children to a lot of bullshit, a lot of things that may not be normal for a kid to see. But it's like, shut the fuck up. We don't want. I can't talk to you about this. She's being thoroughly transparent with her son, which can ultimately help him process. What she said, process the shit that she got going on. So be more open with your kids as much as you can. I know some shit is like you can't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's why I said I'm.
Just as open as you can, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of parents that just be like doing a lot of stuff, not being there, not being around.
Oh, no, absolutely. Not paying
they can't
attention.
say shit.
Yeah,
like,
not paying
the son
attention.
don't want to know. The daughter be like, what? I don't know what the fuck is going on. And parents just going about their day. So shout out to you for that.
So, what we do here, here at Meet the Connect, right?